In a 5-gallon bucket, you would not want to put like a huge, you don't want it to be mostly log.
Okay, so
you would want, depending on how, really it matters how broken down the wood is. Like
well, there's a tree limb that fell a couple weeks ago, and that's what I was thinking. That
is it really old? Is it rotten?
It just fell a couple weeks ago.
Is that like a hardwood?
Don't know.
If it's green like this, you want to do less of it because the green wood will tie up nutrients. It'll like hold the nutrients in. But if you have something like a really, I think all my rotten logs are in the ground right now. Like something like this.
Is that rot? Oh, there. Okay.
This guy here.
I have a feeling we got rotten wood on our property,
Yes,
but of course we're going to have it taken away.
This is really rotten, and that would be great. And you can literally feel it if you go out into the forest or something. You can just feel that it's moist.
Yeah.
It's literally acting like a sponge all the time. And so like that's what you want. That's the end goal that you
As
want.
opposed to these brand new ones over here.
Yeah, the brand new ones are really better to put at the bottom of a really big one. If you have a green log that you put in there, it's going to take a long time to break down. So especially if you're doing it right now, the older and mushier the wood is, the better.
Okay.
That's definitely the way to go.
Well, of course, on the property they want to take away any dead wood, but there is some there now, and I don't know if it's
You
like
would be
rotten wood
surprised
already or
if you
it's
just go out into the forest. Forest soil is like the best soil. It's like nature made it.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like it was intended to be that way. So if you just go out in the forest, you're going to want to amend it a little bit if you're in a container like that, because containers, because they're a small space, tend to compact, and they keep the oxygen out of the soil when they compact.
All the more reason
Yeah.
for sticks and logs at the bottom.
Right. So you
To
would want to
aerate
put
it.
something fluffy in there, like some
Sticks?
leaves, like dead leaves. If you can get peat moss, I have some peat moss actually for that reason. And it's not actually that bad. It's not very expensive to get a big package of peat moss.
But the peat moss would go on the bottom?
The peat moss you would mix with the soil you get from the forest. Peat moss doesn't have any nutrients in it by itself. So if you put peat moss in with, if you just put peat moss in there, it's not going to do anything. There's no like
Nothing healthy.
nothing for the plant to eat. So, but it keeps the moisture in.
Okay.
It keeps it fluffy and light.
Oh, and then what's the story on the coffee grounds?
Coffee grounds are great for compost, but I don't know that you would want to put it in a bucket.
Okay.
Because coffee grounds, they sort of break down the way that wood chips break down, and they can be a little bit too much in that small space.
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah, they're very rich.
This is like yard clippings here from the neighbors.
Yeah, yard clippings, that's great. That's what I'm using. All this, it's like cut grass and stuff. You can see it's composting.
Already,
It has
yeah.
that stuff in it. And you don't want to put it like all compost like that, that's green like that, because it's going to heat up and it'll cook the plant.
Oh,
So,
that's what you showed me
Yeah.
over there, that your
yeah.
wood chips, freshly wood chipped cut, were making a hot.
Yeah, these are doing that too. That's
It's
why
hot
I'm leaving
inside?
them like that, because they're
They're cooking.
They're-
Okay.
But when
Well, what about putting rocks in the bottom? I've always heard of that.
you could do that, that would work. But I found that the wood works better.
Just because it's adding the
Yeah.
nutrients and it also absorbs.
Yeah, and you can reuse it later because eventually the wood will turn into soil.
Okay.
It's for the same reason that the French drain, it worked for a little while and then it stopped. Because after a certain amount of time, like silt and mud and stuff will sink into the holes of the rocks.
Okay.
And then it's just dirt with rocks in it.
Okay.